Hello everyone, my name is Luke, aka Mr. Rage, and welcome back to another one of my discussion videos. I hope you guys are doing well on this fine summer evening. Pretty early in the morning right now, so, you know, early riser, early bird here. So, I go from being a night owl to an early riser, so, yeah, the schedule for my videos might change a bit. But anyways, today's video is going to be quite exciting, as we are going to be talking about Xbox fanboys. And yeah, I know. It was only, I believe, 2 years ago since I ended the PlayStation fanboy series, and now I am coming after the Xbox fanboys. I was actually supposed to make this video a year ago, actually, but I never really got around to it. But yeah, I am finally going to be calling out these pathetic ass bullshit spitting Xbox fanboys. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is, why do people become console fanboys in the first place? Why is it that we have grown men who have such a childlike mentality by worshiping these plastic boxes that are being made by companies that make more money than their parents and more money than they themselves ever will? Keep in mind, Microsoft and Sony are multi-billion-dollar companies. These are companies that are on top of the world in terms of profits and revenue. So the fact that these people are so dedicated to worshiping their favorite piece of plastic is absolutely pathetic to me. Now, something that many of you guys probably know is that Xbox has been failing recently. Game Pass is getting kind of stale. Microsoft recently shut down 2 of their studios, Arcane Austin, Tango Gameworks, which was one of my favorite studios. The exclusive games that they have been cooking have been a little raw, if you know what I mean. You know, just they've been coming out a little raw and not to the best quality. So yeah, Xbox has not been doing so well as of late. But one thing about not just Xbox fanboys, but every console fanboy, is these people are so dedicated to protecting their console and the makers of their console from criticism. I mean, these fucking console fanboys, they defend their favorite companies like a whore defending their sugar daddy. You know, and like, Microsoft and Sony is not even giving you a whole lot of shit. And this is coming from a PlayStation player. Like, even I, for one, know that Sony is not my friend. I don't worship Sony. I'm not going to pretend that if I don't defend them from deserved hate, if they do deserve it, then the world is going to end, or the sky is going to fall, or I'm not a loyal PlayStation player. Listen, I fucking hate the PlayStation fanboys too. Like, I'm not turning into a PlayStation fanboy by hating on Xbox fanboys. I hate y'all both. Like, you guys are on the boat level of stupidity. However, PlayStation fanboys are a bit better than Xbox fanboys, and the reason for that is because at least the PlayStation players got good games. And this is coming from a former Xbox player, okay? I was on Xbox for a lot of years, and even I will admit that Xbox ain't got a lot of good games. The fact that the Xbox One era, which was considered the worst Xbox generation, even the Xbox One era had more than what the Series X is offering in terms of good quality exclusive games. Even the Xbox One had more better shit to offer in terms of that. You know, better quality exclusive games. I mean, hell, Xbox One even had a couple of games that weren't from Microsoft Studios, like Dead Rising 3 and Quantum Break. Those games weren't by Xbox Studios. Those games were made by other studios, but they were exclusive to the Xbox One because Microsoft made them exclusive. Xbox don't even do that anymore. Xbox doesn't even make non-Xbox Studio games exclusive anymore. Like, Microsoft used to actually have developers, just like PlayStation, just like what PlayStation does. Xbox used to actually have games that weren't from Xbox Studios exclusive to the Xbox platform. You know, that was a pretty good way to secure some exclusive games. Microsoft don't even do that anymore. And one thing that I actually recently found out is a couple of indie developers are actually turning their back on the Xbox platform. I mean, Developers that aren't even owned by PlayStation, they don't even want to release their games on Xbox anymore. Probably because they know that it's not going to make that much fucking money. Because Xbox consoles, the sales for Xbox consoles are down at an historic low. So these indie developers, they know that they are essentially wasting their own money by putting their games on a dying platform like Xbox. Because Xbox is a dying platform. Sure, there's still people using it. I mean, that's never going to change. But the console sales are down extremely low. They are down right now 30%, and it is only going to keep rising. Even one of the, I think Sarah Bond, whatever her name was, I think even she said that the sales of Xbox consoles will continue to decline. Even the amount of users on Game Pass is declining. Xbox itself is in major decline. What we are experiencing right now is a major crisis within the Xbox ecosystem, because everything is falling apart. Even Xbox players are leaving the platform. Even Xbox fanboys are leaving the platform. Like, some of you Xbox fanboys that I'm about to start shitting on in a minute, even some of you guys are like, fuck it, I don't want this console anymore. I'm tired of it. Like, and you know that's a problem. You know that when even your most loyal customers start leaving, that's how you know you got a fucking problem. Because Xbox is failing. You're shutting down studios. You're putting garbage quality games on Game Pass, which is your most important thing. And because Game Pass is the best part about Xbox, right? Like, that's the best thing about Xbox. There's nothing really else that's good about Xbox besides the Game Pass. And Microsoft is literally putting shit quality games on Game Pass. And we pay for this shit. Like, people only have Game Pass to get their games. Like, I used to know some people that didn't buy their games. They just bought an Xbox and signed up for Game Pass because they couldn't afford to get new games. So they relied on Game Pass to play new games. And Xbox and Microsoft they keep putting these shitty games on the service. It's stupid, and it does not make any logical sense to put low-rated games on a platform that is extremely important for your future revenue. If Microsoft would start paying more money to get better quality games on the service, then maybe the Game Pass user count would increase a bit. You know, I remember when they got Resident Evil on the service. Why not put more games like Resident Evil? You know, go get some of the games that actually have higher ratings. Look at the fucking scoreboard for these games. If they have high ratings, and put them on Game Pass instead of putting games that only have 3 stars on there. If they had 3 stars from people who bought them, then they're still going to have 3 stars from people who play them on Game Pass, which they still pay for. Anyways, this was about console fanboys. I'm kind of getting off topic here. These Xbox fanboys are fucking pathetic because they will go far and beyond to defend Xbox from all deserved hate. I mean, these fucking people are just like every other console fanboy. You know, just like I was saying earlier, one of the reasons why people actually become console fanboys in the first place is because of the pride. It's because of pride. When people love a console so much, they think to themselves, oh my god, this console is so good. I love this console. It's so great. It's got such good games. It's got such good features. I think it's better than all the other consoles. And since the console I have is just so amazing, I think it's better than all the other consoles. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to start boasting about it on fucking, what is it called now? X? The fuck? I still can't believe it's called X now. Whatever. Twitter, X. I'm going to go on social media and I'm going to try and make everyone else who doesn't have my console feel bad because they don't have my console. Because since my console is so good, it's so much better than all the other consoles that people have that isn't my console. That's why people become console fanboys in the first place. That's why they worship these fucking machines and the companies who make them. Because they think their consoles are so amazing that they are literally blinded by their pride. Because that's the thing. When people think they have such a good thing in life, they're going to have a lot of pride and a huge ego about it. Because that's just the way people are. When people think they have something really, really good in life, whether it be lots of money, or I don't know, an expensive car or a house, or just just whatever big thing they think they have going for them, people get really prideful about it. You know, they start boasting about it. They try and make others feel bad and jealous that they don't have what they have. But the thing about these console fanboys, you have a fucking video game console. What do you have that makes you so much better than someone else who also has a video game console? Oh yeah, I get it. The whole console war thing. We're in a war here, people. It's World War game console. You know, it's the console wars. You know, my console's better than your console. Last of Us, God of War, Spider-Man, stab. No. My console's better than yours. I got the Game Pass. I got Halo and Gears of War, and Forza. No. You guys are both fucking idiots. You guys are both idiots. For the PlayStation fanboys, 100%. Xbox fanboys, 105%, because Xbox fanboys are only slightly more retarded than PlayStation fanboys. And you know, just like PlayStation fanboys think that every single person wants their exclusives. Like, their exclusives are so good. I am probably one of the most anti-PlayStation players you will ever see. Half of my PlayStation library is not even PlayStation exclusives. As a matter of fact, most of my library, actually, is the same games I was playing on my Xbox. I already told you guys, I like horror and I like action games and some first-person shooters. I'm not really into the whole action genre, you know? As a matter of fact, I actually played the Uncharted games on PlayStation Plus, and I fucking hated it. I don't like Uncharted. I fucking hate it. I recently played God of War. I was like, okay, this is alright, but sure as hell wasn't the best hack and slash I ever played. Like, these PlayStation fanboys, they will try and make people feel jealous on Xbox because they don't have their exclusives. And they'll act like every single person wants to play their exclusives so bad. I bought a PlayStation for only 3 franchises, and that was The Last of Us, Spider-Man, and Until Dawn. All the other exclusives on PlayStation I can give a shit about. Thank God they were on PlayStation Plus, because if they weren't, I would have asked for a fucking refund if I even bought Uncharted or Uncharted 4. I hated both of those games. I bought the Nathan Drake collection and Uncharted 4. I didn't like any of it. I didn't like any of it. I tried God of War 2018. Like I said, it was alright, but I wasn't foaming at the mouth over it, you know? And these PlayStation fanboys will act like every single person wants those games, you know? Because that's the thing about being a console fanboy, you know? You enjoy everything about your console. The games, the features, you know, you enjoy everything. So you think that just because you enjoy it so much, everyone else is going to enjoy it too. And everyone else is going to want it because you enjoy it and you think it's so good. But that's not how it works. Not every single person is going to enjoy PlayStation exclusives. So for the PlayStation fanboys who still think that, yeah, shut the fuck up, please. And the same goes for Xbox players. Xbox players will act like every single person wants to play Halo and wants to play the next Gears of War, even though Gears of War has been nothing more but a bland third-person shooter, just like Halo has been nothing more but a bland first-person shooter. Xbox fanboys will act like everyone who doesn't have an Xbox wants to play their exclusives. And the bad part is, they already are. The people who are on PC, they're already playing both Xbox and PlayStation games. So really, PC players are better than both of y'all, because they're already getting all your shit. But, like I said, just like the PlayStation fanboys, these Xbox fanboys are nothing more but a bunch of pride-filled retards. They act like everybody loves their games, everybody wants their games, and everybody wants to buy an Xbox for all the wonderful shit that an Xbox console has to offer. Look, I used to be a former Xbox player. The only good thing about Xbox, besides Game Pass, if Microsoft stops ruining it, is the backwards compatibility. Being able to play both Series X, Xbox One, 360, and even original Xbox games being added to the library, being able to play 4 generations of console on one single console is a pretty amazing feature that not even the PS5 offers. The backwards compatibility is the best part. And one thing about these Xbox fanboys is they don't even mention it. Like when Xbox fanboys are boasting about Xbox, you know, trying to make people feel bad about what Xbox has and what they can't have, all they talk about is the exclusives, which Xbox obviously doesn't have a lot of because most of them are not even good in the first place. And they talk about Game Pass. You know, talk about how Game Pass sales are rising and the growth is getting bigger and more people are using Game Pass. You guys don't even talk about the best feature. Like, you guys are failures even at being fanboys. You literally forgot about the actual best feature on an Xbox, and that's the backwards compatibility. Before Red Dead Redemption Remaster came out on the PS4, Xbox players were already playing Red Dead Redemption Remastered on the Xbox because it was fully backwards compatible and looked better playing on a Series X. So the backwards compatibility is without a single doubt the greatest thing about the Xbox. And these Xbox players don't even mention it. All they talk about is, we got the exclusives coming out. Microsoft is bringing more exclusives. Indiana Jones and all this other shit. And we got Game Pass and we got new controllers. And you guys don't even talk about the backwards compatibility. Like, you guys are failures even at being fanboys. You really are. But yeah, these Xbox players, they're the same as every other console fanboy. There's not a single thing that makes them different from the Sony ponies or the Nintendrones. All they do is constantly make themselves feel like they are the best of the best because of their console. Like, I'm the best gamer. I got the best shit. I got the best games. I got the best everything because Xbox is the best. No, I got the best because I'm on PlayStation. I got the best exclusives. Exclusive. That's all you guys fucking have is exclusives, to be honest. Like, yeah, I got a PlayStation 5, and it's a fantastic console with some pretty great features, but it's not a breathtaking console, you know? Like, it's not a breathtaking console, and neither is the Xbox. Both Xbox Series X and PS5 are nowhere near as good, and you're not going to get anything near as good as you would if you had a gaming PC. Both consoles are okay for what they offer, but these fucking console fanboys on both sides act like they literally have the most breathtaking shit that PlayStation players are going to want from Xbox and Xbox players are going to want from PlayStation. You guys both suck. Okay? As of right now, PlayStation is better than Xbox, but that's because it's factual. PlayStation has got better games and their console has better features right now. But hopefully in the future that'll change. Hopefully Xbox will start climbing back up, because right now Xbox is doing pretty fucking bad. And if I said that Xbox was not doing bad and it was the same as PlayStation in terms of quality, I would be lying. Xbox games are getting shittier and shittier by the day, and Game Pass sales are dropping because Game Pass is getting more shittier games on the service. Many people say that I myself am being a PlayStation fanboy right now, but it's literally facts. PlayStation fanboys and Xbox fanboys cannot use factual logic. They have to use excuses to try and lie to everyone about what they say, but this is not an excuse, it's facts. Xbox exclusives are not doing so good, Game Pass sales are dropping, and Microsoft is making really shitty decisions. That's not an excuse. That's literally facts. Anyone will tell you that. Even actual Xbox players who aren't fanboys will tell you that. So, for people thinking that I'm being a PlayStation fanboy myself right now, I'm not being a fucking PlayStation fanboy. It's literally facts. But speaking of excuses, another thing that Xbox fanboys themselves will use is they will use excuses. Since Xbox fanboys, and all console fanboys for that matter, are not very good at using actual truthful statements, Xbox fanboys will literally spew bullshit. They will say that PlayStation exclusives are not good. They will call them stupid little movie games, games that nobody wants to play. Now, I said that not everybody wants to play PlayStation games, but these Xbox fanboys, they'll say that these exclusives are just straight up bad games, even though they are beloved by many people. But these Xbox fanboys will say otherwise. They'll say that that every single PlayStation exclusive, right? Every single PlayStation exclusive is just straight up bad. You know, it's just bad. And even when they're actually criticizing the games, they'll make excuses for why the game is actually bad. They'll make excuses about the story being bad, or they'll say the gameplay is bland, or some other stupid shit that doesn't make any sense. Stupid shit that's not even real. Stupid shit that's not even facts. Xbox fanboys rely on excuses and lies just to try and shit on the other platform and what the other platform has. Just like the PlayStation fanboys do the same shit. However, many PlayStation fanboys are probably laughing their asses off right now because Xbox is actually doing bad. I remember there was a time, not too long ago, when Xbox was actually doing good. The future looked good. Game Pass had a lot of good games on there. Microsoft had some pretty good upcoming exclusives before we knew that they were shit. You know, Starfield and Redfall. Especially Redfall. I mean, there was a time where Xbox was actually doing pretty good. You know, I mean, back then, I myself was kind of an Xbox fanboy. You know, Xbox was doing good at one point, but now they're falling off. You know, they're fucking up. And again, the thing that pisses me off most about these console fanboys is when they have to defend their console. They have to do damage control for their console and the company that makes their console. Right now, Xbox deserves the hate. The criticism, it's called deserved criticism. And just like every other console fanboy, Xbox fanboys don't like that. They don't like when their console and the console maker is getting deserved, right? Deserved criticism. And the reason why they don't like it is because they also don't care about criticizing Xbox. As a matter of fact, one of the reasons why Xbox probably fell off in the first place is because of the console fanboys, the Xbox fanboys who are literally deep-throating Phil Spencer's you-know-what. I mean, these Xbox fanboys, just like the Nintendrones and the Sony ponies, these Xbox fanboys will never, ever criticize their console and the console maker. So this essentially means that everything that Microsoft and Xbox does, they will be okay with. Is Xbox releasing shitty games? It's okay. Is Xbox doing anti-consumer business practices? It's fine. I got the money. Is Xbox just doing shitty things in general that's bad for both the gaming industry and the consumers? Oh, it's fine, man. Xbox is doing fine. You guys are just being PlayStation fanboys. Again, just like how they need excuses to criticize the other console, they also need excuses to defend their console and the console makers. Every single fucking console fanboy needs excuses for everything that they do and everything that they say. Excuses to pick on the other console. Xbox fanboys will use excuses to criticize PlayStation and their games. They will use excuses to defend Xbox and to defend whatever Microsoft does that's not good. This is probably why Xbox started falling off in the first place, because everything that Microsoft does, they support. Does Xbox make shitty games? Xbox players will act like they're the best fucking games in the world. Does Xbox do anti-consumer business practices? They don't care. They'll defend every single thing that Microsoft does, and they will act like everything that Microsoft gives them is like as good as the second coming of Jesus or something. Console fanboys are fucking pathetic. They are absolutely pathetic. The only time console fanboys will actually say factual things about each other's platform is when Microsoft and Sony is actually doing shitty things. Like, if Sony was doing something shitty and an Xbox fanboy called them out on it, then that would be factual. If Xbox was doing something shitty, like they're doing now, and a PlayStation fanboy called them out for it, it would be factual. But that is the only time you console fanboys are right. You're only right when Xbox or PlayStation is actually doing something shitty. It's called deserved criticism. And at that point, everyone will be giving both Microsoft and Sony deserved criticism at that point. You know, not just fucking console fanboys, but most of the insults and most of the excuses only comes from these fucking console fanboys. It doesn't come from real gamers like myself. You know, like if PlayStation, for example, if PlayStation was doing something as shitty as Microsoft did a couple of days ago with Tango Gameworks, I would be doing the same shit for PlayStation. I would be calling them out. I would be trash talking them. I would be giving them that deserved criticism. And deserved criticism is good. If we don't give these companies deserved criticism, then we are essentially giving them a free ticket to do whatever the fuck they want, because that's why deserved criticism is good, because it makes them change their ways if they are doing shitty things and acting in shitty ways. That's why deserved criticism is good. That's why these fucking console fanboys are so bad for the gaming market, because they have so much fucking pride about their favorite console. I don't understand you people. They have so much pride about their favorite console that they themselves cannot even ask for better than what they are receiving currently. Because these Xbox fanboys are obviously not getting good shit. They're not getting good games, they're not getting good quality exclusives, and they're not even getting good games on Game Pass anymore. And yet they act like they are, even though they're not. You guys aren't getting shit. And you act like Xbox is still the best console in the entire console market, even though it clearly fucking isn't. PlayStation is better than Xbox because Xbox is fucking up. If Xbox wanted to right now, they could make amazing exclusives just like PlayStation is. But they aren't. And it is all your guys' fault, because you aren't forcing Microsoft and Xbox Studios and good old Philboy himself to make better quality exclusives for y'all. It's for your guys' sake. You love the fucking console so much, why not ask for more what you're getting, huh? Because these fucking Xbox fanboys will take literally everything that Phil Spencer and Microsoft is giving them, because that's what it means to be a fucking console fanboy. You people are delusional. I mean, I'm starting to believe that the excuses that these console fanboys use when either defending their favorite console or attacking the other console, I'm starting to believe that you fanboys actually believe in your own excuses. In your ears, it sounds like facts. That's why you guys don't even ask yourself, why am I saying such stupid and untruthful shit? Because you guys are literally delusional. You live in your own little world where everything you want to believe in is actually real, even though it's not. Console fanboys are so desperate to be right about every stupid thing they believe in that they will literally cut off reality. They will pretend that reality itself is not real. The only reality that is real is the reality that they make in their own deluded minds. Console fanboys live in their own delusional little bubble full of all the other console fanboys who believe in the same delusion and the same bullshit that they spew out every fucking day on Twitter and all these other social media platforms. You people are deluded. You're so desperate to believe in what you want to believe in that you will literally go against facts, logic, and the truth itself just so you won't have to believe in what you don't want to believe in. You will literally go in your own deluded world, your own deluded mindset, just so you can be right and just so you can have what you want to have. Well, I got fucking news for you. If you're going to live in a deluded world and not in the actual world, the actual real world, then it's not going to go well for you. It ain't. Trying to pretend that the truth doesn't exist is only going to make it more painful when you must finally and inevitably accept it when your fake world falls apart. So for all these fucking console fanboys out here, all these fucking Xbox fanboys and Sony ponies and all this dumb shit, you guys are fucking pathetic. I hope you realize that. I hope one of these days that these console fanboys will wake up from the deluded world that they have willingly put themselves in, and they will come to live in the land of reality instead of the land of deluded fiction. Because it's not going to work for long, okay? They're going to shut down Twitter in the next couple of years, and you're not going to have any fucking social media platform to say all your bullshit on, okay? Wake up. Seriously. Anyways, again, some people are undoubtedly going to call me a PlayStation fanboy and a hypocrite. I'm not a fucking PlayStation fanboy. If Xbox would do better, then they will be doing the same amount of good as PlayStation is right now, because PlayStation is doing great. You know, the exclusives coming out, you know, Helldivers, Stellar Blade, Rise of the Ronin, like, all those are pretty good games, except for Rise of the Ronin. Rise of the Ronin was kind of shitty. I mean, a bit shitty, but Helldivers 2, fantastic game, and Stellar Blade, oh man. Sony is actually doing a much better job at attracting a wider audience to the PlayStation platform. Maybe Xbox should try doing the same instead of telling people that the Xbox platform is not for people who like Japanese games. You see, everything I'm saying right now is deserved criticism. People will call me a PlayStation fanboy, but are you going to call everyone else a PlayStation fanboy for literally giving Xbox deserved criticism for doing bad shit right now? It's called deserved criticism, okay? I'm not a fucking PlayStation fanboy. I don't want to hear it, all right? Xbox is garbage right now because of what Microsoft is doing. It's not garbage because I'm a PlayStation fanboy. I think PlayStation is the best. PlayStation is so good. I love sucking Sony's big dick. No, not the dicks are even small. Not the dicks are even big anyways. You know, fucking Japanese people. But no. Xbox is garbage right now because Microsoft is making the wrong moves, and you Xbox fanboys will continue to suck Microsoft's dick because that's what console fanboys do. Like I said before, console fanboys are like whores defending their sugar daddy. That's pretty much what you guys are, okay? You guys are console whores, okay? Cut it out. Seriously. Wake up. I know that these fucking Xbox fanboys and these PlayStation fanboys as well will never change, but all I'm saying is it's pretty fucking stupid. You guys really should look in the mirror one day and ask yourself, is it worth acting like an immature dumbass? Like, is it really worth it? Ask yourself. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this discussion video. I know I definitely did. If you stuck by all the way till the end of the video, thank you so very much for watching. Huge shout out, by the way, to B Coker the Gamer 16, M64 Bros, Platano King, Gaming Computers, my buddy XX, and all of my other lovely subscribers and most frequent viewers. You guys are the reasons why I do what I do here on the platform. It's all because of you guys. You know, you guys make my journey here on YouTube worth living. So thank you guys so very much. Anyways, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below, what do you think about console fanboys and their never-ending retardation. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next discussion video. Take care, y'all. Peace out.